Greetings, Earthlings, and welcome back to my channel. Today is Thanksgiving Day, November 27th, and we are here, as you can see over my shoulder, at River's Edge Campground in Holt, Florida. That's in the Pensacola area. You notice I'm wearing long pants this morning because it's about 43 degrees right now. And the high today is supposed to be 60, so long pants it is. So and as soon as I get finished shooting the video, I'm coming out of this short sleeve shirt too. So so far it's an interesting campground. We come in yesterday, got here last night, or well, not last night, yesterday around 1:30, I guess. So let's see. If you look on the sign there, you'll see they have daily, weekly, and monthly rentals. And I talked to a fellow yesterday that is renting monthly, and he said it's like 300 and something a month to rent a site here. So very reasonable. They have pull-through spaces. They have full service hookups, water, electric in all spaces, dump station. They have a boat launch, bank fishing, camping, and nature trails. So I haven't seen anything but my site at this point, so we're going to learn about this part together. So this is when you come in, this is the entrance. You just pull straight ahead down here. The office is on the right. That's where you stop to register, check in. My campsite is... Okay guys, it's at this point that my Rode microphone decided to take a vacation, even though I had just removed it from the little charging case that I have. So from this point on, it'll be narrated. We're attempting this little voiceover thing. Not real good at it, but we'll give it a whirl. All right, so when you first come into this campground, it looks as though it's just a little small country, one of them unassuming campgrounds that might have, 20, 25 sites or so. As you get in and start going around, I discovered there's a lot more to the site than what I had originally assumed. So it opens up pretty good back into back here. So we'll ride along and see if we can see what we can see along the way. So we come back. There's like a T intersection here, and we go to the right in the beginning, and that takes us over. You can see there's some campsites on the right hand side here. Then we come up a little bit farther. There's a little wooded section, and there's some more campsites on the right. Look like they might be permanent sites or seasonal sites, because they got a lot of Christmas decorations out. That's my little buddy there, the little Frenchie. Or no, that's not the Frenchie. Got a little Frenchie that's up here. This is a fellow that said he saw me coming in yesterday. So we exchanged pleasantries and then on our way. So you see all the decorations on the right hand side here. Now when you get to just, I think there's a stop sign up here, or a yield sign, or no sign. But it goes to the right there. As we travel down this way, you can see that there's a lot of decent sized sites. They're not real cramped together. There's an average amount of tree cover, I guess. It's not wide open spaces, and it's not terribly overgrown. I'm on my little cricket. This is the outside perimeter of the rear of the campground. So it really was surprising to see exactly how big this place is, because when you come up to the entrance and you first pull in, um, it's like a little just maybe 10 sites or so that you see from right when you pull in until you get to that intersection back there and turn to the right. You don't see any of this area here. Now this is right here is the very back end of the campground itself. This will take us down by the river if we continue to travel on this road. Now this is back on the. It's kind of hard um, to relate to how this place is laid out, but it's got this is back on the center portion, uh, and straight down this road you'll actually run into the river. That little part that we just came out of is kind of a side area that's off of the main area. It's substantial, um, but it's kind of a, I don't know. It's all one big campground, but it's kind of like a separate section. But with it's not really separated though. There's campgrounds, I mean campsites between the sections that kind of join them together. So that right there is the clubhouse, um, or pavilion, I guess it is. They have coffee in there. Um, I think every morning throughout the week. Uh, so if you don't want to break out your own coffee maker, you can always just travel down there and grab a cup. I don't know. We didn't go. I have a coffee maker in the rig, so um, and that's usually one of my first things is get up and make coffee. There's a little laundry room right here. Um, I think that might be a laundry room slash bathhouse. But again, all that stuff is in my rig, so I don't usually get too get too involved with campsites and I mean the bathhouses and laundry facilities. We got a little outdoor pavilion here. It's got a community outdoor fire pit. The gate is locked for some reason, but it says that only campers and I don't know, I forget what all the sign says, but it indicated to me that it was okay for me to drive through the grass. Didn't say that specifically, but it did say that campers were allowed beyond the fence. So, and I didn't want to go back and find out what a code was or something to get in there when I could just drive up on the hill a little bit and go around. But this is the actual boat ramp that's down here. It's a pretty nice boat ramp. Looks like they could actually host some fishing tournaments or something down here, and have 15 or 20 boats lined up in order to launch without a whole lot of difficulty. So you can see the river, and I'm not sure what river that is, but uh, I don't even know if that sign says what river it is, but I don't think it does. But at any rate, there's the boat ramp. The sign says that they're not responsible for damage uh, caused by using the boat ramp. And let me tell you, um, if the tide, I mean, I don't know, this is tidal water, I'm pretty sure. Um, but if the tide is not up, you will have damage unless you're just putting in a you know, old metal John boat or something. You will have damage on your boat because that ramp has got one heck of a drop off at the bottom. Coming back up, this is the rest of the circled area for the boat ramp. Heading back out to the gated area. There's over to our left there is the fire pit that I was talking about. It's got some benches around it. Pretty good sized fire pit. I mean, you could probably throw 10 or 15 pallets on there and get a pretty good raging blaze going and provide everybody with warmth that was sitting out there around it. It'd take a lot of wood to fire that bad boy up though, because it's about a 10-foot diameter. Now, we did not see it while we were here, but when we came into the park, there was a young lady that met us at the office, registration office, and she was quite excited to tell me that there was a bear here, and he's so cute. And I don't know. Reminded me a lot of my wife, because my wife sees bears and think they're cute. I see bears and think they're something to avoid. You know, so I expect, I don't know. It might, I got to be real careful with her, or it may just turn out that I outlive a wife. So we don't want that to happen again. So there's our one trash receptacle. I'm not sure. There's probably some more trash receptacles in that back area over there on the side. I wasn't paying attention when we rode through, but the size of this campground, I would say there's probably more than one. But we're right back to my site again. So and look at the size of my site. It's amazing. I mean, this is definitely not a skimpy campground. The campsites are huge. I've got my car parked there. I've got my golf cart parked there. I've got the RV parked there. It's amazing. I mean, the thing is, there's a picnic table. It's one of them small picnic tables like they had in Alabama. In Alabama, I think they used that picnic table, that little small one, to make the sites look like they were adequately sized. They look a little bigger with a small picnic table on it. And this was the same way, but that small picnic table is actually very tiny in this site. The site is very large. The dog pen is set up there. Got plenty of room around that. I mean, it goes over quite a ways. Got my Starlink set up over to the side. Now there was quite a bit of tree cover in the area of my site, so we had to experiment a little bit with different positions for the Starlink antenna, but we managed to find a spot where it could point to the north, and everything was lovely. And we did have a little fire ring at our campsite, picnic table. There's my Starlink set up out there in the back. I still have enough room at the back for about 3 cars to park back here. I mean, one can park right behind the RV, and then we could have 2 parked over beside it and still be on our site. It's really a pleasant experience. Now that's the registration office directly behind me there, so we didn't have far to go, and there's a laundry facility right next to our camper. So if I was inclined to use that, I could just step out my camper, walk around to the other side, and walk right into the laundry room. So very convenient, and we had a wonderful time there. We got to visit family that I haven't seen in about 26 years, and that was a lot of fun. And got to watch the Cowboys actually win a game. Now yesterday I got to watch them return to previous glory and lose miserably. so just to let you know, I am a die-hard Cowboys fan. I have been since I was in, I don't know, the second grade or something like that, second or third grade. And that's a long time ago. It wasn't quite one-room schoolhouse days, but it wasn't yesterday either. so I love to watch my Cowboys, but I sure like to watch them a lot better before the salary cap came in. Texas oil money could buy a really good football team back then. Nowadays, the competition field is kind of leveled out. So, by golly, y'all remember, I appreciate you watching the video. Follow us along. Enjoy our journey with us. Remember, take only photos, leave only footprints. Enjoy the journey. Travel safe. I am Charlie.